Hey people, so I'm here with my dad. This is his first time being behind the camera, and I'm really proud that he's doing this with me because I wanted to make a video with him for like some time now. So today we're going to be talking about body art, specifically tattoos, and just how different people view tattoos and different types of body art, because we know in the society that we live in, everybody have different views. Some people don't like tattoos, some people do like tattoos.
That's right.
And we just want to share our personal thoughts, and he's going to share his experiences with his tattoos. And yeah,
that's right.
So Daddy, what before we get into your first tattoo, what was life like when you were growing up? I guess just in your household, like were tattoos or any type of body art allowed, or was it just like, no, you can't get piercings, you can't get tattoos until you're a certain age? Like, do you feel like it's more allowed today, or?
It's more allowed today than it was when I was coming up. No, it was not allowed. I wasn't even allowed to get a gold tooth. You see, I got a gold tooth. I had problems with that when I was younger. But a tattoo, I didn't even tell my parents that. Well, I was a grown-up when I got my tattoo.
Right.
You know, tattoos in my day when I was coming up, it was pretty much known for, bikers and motorcycle gangs and things of that nature. It's not like it is now where it's like a fad where everybody's getting tattoos.
Right, like a form of art.
Yeah, it's a form of art now. You know, the rappers started it, the basketball players, and now everybody's getting tattoos. I mean, I'm sure gangs was doing tattoos, but it wasn't the type of tattoos that you see now. It was like, gangs was like little teardrops on the eye. You kill somebody, whatever. That's a whole nother story.
Right.
But tattoos, it's more accepted now. Yeah, it's way more accepted now.
You had a piercing before, right?
I got my ears pierced, one ear. I didn't do two. I did that was against the law back in those days. Oh yeah, it was.
I didn't know that.
Too feminine. No, one ear.
Okay.
When I was coming up, and it had to be the left ear.
Okay.
I had a hole in my. Actually, I still got that hole in my ear, but I don't wear earrings.
Okay.
Oh, earring, and I had one piercing, and I used to wear one little stud, but then I pretty much lost interest, didn't want to do it anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah. What are the meanings behind your tattoos? Like, what motivated you to even get a tattoo, I guess?
All right, my first tattoo, I was motivated to get that tattoo when you was born. The day my daughter Aisha was born, I named her Aisha. And that name was so beautiful to me that I said, and I was so proud of being her father and having that beautiful person being born, that I had to let everybody know. And I, by putting a tattoo on my arm. So in the summertime, when I take my shirt off, they would see and they would ask me, "Who is Aisha?" I said, "That's my daughter." And it's actually her name, Aisha. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. Aisha Denise, and it has a little angel, a little black little angel baby sleeping with Z's still there right today. I will never take that tattoo off. And that's the other thing. When you get a tattoo, make sure you get a tattoo that you don't want to have to remove.
Right.
Because that's not pleasant either. So, and every tattoo that I got, I thought I wasn't gonna want to get. Now I got one tattoo here that I want to, enhance. I want to just change up.
Right.
But I have 3 tattoos totally. Yeah, 3 tattoos total, and 2 of them I'm pleased with that I will never take off. But this one that I have, and it's actually the biggest tattoo on my arm, it's right here. But it's just too much, and I want to change it. So
I don't have any tattoos, but I was thinking about getting one, like a small one. And I always told myself, if I get a tattoo, I want it to be something I'm not going to regret, and something meaningful.
That's right. Yeah.
So
watch them boyfriends and girlfriends' names, because you break up, then you stuck.
Right. I've seen people on social media who have gone through that. They got whatever.
They got their girlfriend name put on the heart with on their heart. Like a friend of mine today. When I got this tattoo, I went with my friend. His name is Paul. Paul, if you hear this, you know what I'm talking about, right? He had just got married, and he was so pleased with his wife. that he was just as pleased with his wife as I was with my daughter. And, you know, we had been drinking a little bit, but we had to drink to get the tattoo because, you know, it's needles. You know,
Wait, are you supposed to do that though?
yeah, well, they say don't get too intoxicated because,
Okay.
you know, when you stick in the meat, you might pass out.
Right.
So, but we had a little sip, you know, so we deal with the pain, right? So he got his wife's name with a heart and an arrow stuck on his heart. Well, sad to say, a couple of years later, he got divorced. But he still stuck with his wife's name on his chest, and he told me he had to get it removed. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, be careful, because
Be careful.
you just never know.
It's not nice.
Do you see body art as a form of self-love?
I do. I
Okay.
mean, as long as you don't go overboard, you know, and start, you know, just get, because this can be addictive. I know some people that they pierce the whole body.
Yeah.
I mean, and, you know, if you've got a whole lot of, it's good when you're younger, but what's going to happen when you get old and you got all these, you're 75 years old,
Right.
and you got all these tattoos all over your body, and you're sagging
like
and
shriveled,
everything,
yeah.
everything all jacked up. Yeah, that's not nice. Not
Right.
attractive.
Right. It's cool though when I see people embracing their body art, whether it's tattoos or piercings, and
Yeah, I
they
love
just
it.
kind of block out society and all of the negative thoughts.
That's right.
They're just comfortable in their own skin, and they're comfortable with the decisions that they're making. And I know people who design their own tattoos, so
Right.
it's like everyone has a different reason for why they get tattoos to begin with.
That's
and it's
true.
you know, so
Some people, when somebody dies, you know, they want to, you know, remember them by, you know, putting a rest in peace, you know, or whoever the person is. I see a lot of that.
Right.
I see a lot of that. And then a lot of people, like you said, they put their family members, you know, like I put you on here. You're the only person I put, well, you know, unless like somebody close to me that died, I might put their name just
Right.
to remember. But I ain't putting no girlfriends and none of that on me like that.
right.
I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that.
Which tattoo was did you have the most trouble with?
I would say the most trouble one is the one the big one right here.
Okay, not the black.
Let me
black
take my shirt off and show you real quick, like.
Not the black in action one.
Not the black. The black and axe one is right here. This is the one that I was proud to do because, you know, I'm black and I'm proud, and I was actually feeling myself when I did this, and I said, you know, this is what I want to do. I mean, and actually the dude that did it, he was an artist, and this is actually my fist. This is my fist. He drew the fist. First he took a picture of the fist, and then he drew it freehand, and then he you know, put it on there, drew it on my arm, and he did the tattoo. But I did the words myself. I had to figure out what I was going to put down. I didn't want to, you know, and I didn't want to put Black Power because then that looks like Black Panther type
Right.
stuff. And that's controversial. It makes me look like, what is he, racist? Or what is he, you know? No, and I'm not. So,
Right.
but I'm just proud of being a black strong man. So that's what I did. I said black in action because I'm
Okay.
in action. Hey, come on, let's go. And so that's why I did that. And I'm proud of this one. But here's Aisha right here. This is Aisha. This is the first one I ever did. You see it says Aisha Denise, and it has a little angel right here with a little pink outfit on, and she has little wings and Z's. So this is the first tattoo. Now this is the one that was a struggle for me. I was totally into my music career back in the day.
I know that one by heart in my head too.
And you know, everybody that knew me, my name, my stage name, my street name is Michael Leon, but they call me Mike Lee, because that's who I am, you know, because that's you know, short for Michael is Mike, and short for Leon is Lee. So you get Mike Lee.
Mike Lee.
That's right. Actually, this is actually a bootleg tattoo. I had the guy come to my house and do it. You gotta be careful with it when you do tattoos like that. Make sure the needles are clean.
Right.
You gotta make sure the needle's clean because you don't want to, you know, break out and catch some type of germ. So that's very important too. But when he did this, it hurt it, and you know, I bled a lot, but now that I look at it as I'm older, I want to enhance it. It's too arrogant. You know, it actually says, yeah, it's the Mike Lee baby, so back off. You know, that was cool. Yeah. Back in them days, it was cool for me to say that because that's how I was thinking. But nowadays that I got older, I don't think like that. But I'm still Mike Lee. That's that. And this is only 3 tattoos I got right now, but I'm going to get another one. I just got to think about what I want to do.
Right.
And when we go, you know, maybe you give me an idea too.
Okay. Yes.
There won't be no roses and nothing. I ain't gonna do
Right.
like
Something
that. It's
significant.
gonna be something strong
Right.
I'm not gonna get tired of looking at,
Right.
because that's important. You don't want to have some, because once this can't wash it off.
Yeah, it's there.
You ain't getting in the shower and getting some soap and going like that. It ain't coming off.
When did you get your gold tooth, and like what was your experience like with that?
Oh, my gold teeth.
And what inspired you to even get a gold tooth?
I tell you, my gold teeth came when I was, my first gold tooth, this one right here in the front, I got when I was 16 years old. Actually, I had a chipped tooth, and I didn't want to just get the regular white. I wanted to do something special. And I actually was inspired because of my grandfather. I was my mother's father. I was always so close to him when I was younger, and he had gold teeth when I, you know, I used to always see his gold teeth when I was a kid. And I would always say, I want to be like you, Granddad. And when I had that chipped tooth, I put a gold, and that was the thing back then. You know, rappers was getting gold teeth. I was, inspired by rappers. You know, Slick Rick, back in the day. You know, you always said not the whole fronts and everything. I liked the frame. I didn't want to be all crazy with the whole front and everything. I just got the little frame right there. And you know, I had to sneak around to get it though, because my mother was gonna flip out, because she didn't want me. She think it's looking like a gangster, but I don't see it as that. I see it as unique.
Right.
And so that's my first gold tooth. And then I always said to myself, every time a tooth comes out, I'm gonna replace it with gold, because actually gold is the best stuff to put in your mouth. Even the dentist told me that. I got another one right here, a whole solid gold cap right here that's glued in. You can't take it out. This one here, you can't take it out. It's in permanently. And that's what happened.
Have you ever had people ask you questions or look at you differently because you have 2 gold teeth? Or
Yeah, it all depends on where I'm at, because you definitely can get, what's the word? Judged, yeah, stereotyped.
Right.
Like when I used to go for jobs, you know, because, you know, when you see a gold tooth, it can be intimidating, because like a lot of, you know, back in the days when I was coming up, if they see a gold tooth, oh, he must be a thug or something like that.
Right.
When that wasn't the case. But, you know, I used to have to, but I never would hide it. I can't hide it anyway, because when I talk, it's there.
Right.
When I smile,
right
it's
in the
there.
front.
But I also got a lot of compliments from it too. It was a conversation piece. People would always say something to me about, oh, I like your gold tooth. You know, mostly female, not dudes. You know.
Right.
Even though I had dudes tell me, oh man, that's cool, that's nice, man. How much that cost? You know, and you know, actually, I paid for this with my own money when I had it done.
How much was it?
This tooth here was $150. $150. And I, you know, when I was 16 years old, I had to make payments on it. My mother didn't even know about it.
Right.
But this one here, it cost $260. But again, this is years ago. And this one here is like, what, 30 years old? And this one here is like 25 years old. This is before you was born. Yeah, so I only got 2 gold teeth, but if anything else falls out of my face, I will replace it with another gold tooth.
Facts.
Facts.
No
That's
shame.
right. No shame, none of that.
But thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed having my dad on the video today. Please feel free to subscribe and comment below. Also, make sure you check out AishaDenise.com and purchase your ebook. Invest in you.